Hi guys, this is from Ovaniz and today we are going to teach you how to make this simple men's face out of fondant. Now let's get started. For this tutorial we will use Ovaniz sculpting tools and 40 grams of ivory color fondant. We're getting a lot of questions about the fondant we are using in our tutorials, so I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below for the fondant that is meant for sculpting fondant figures, body and face. Now before we get started, I would like to point out that there are two kinds of fondant faces that you can make. The one on the left is the regular cartoon-like simple fondant face, which we are making today, and the one on the right is the portrait character fondant figure, which basically means that you can sculpt a fondant figure copied from a picture, and we will talk more about this option at the end of this tutorial. So we are starting with shaping the head. So take the 40 grams of fondant and roll it in between your hands, take all the lines and creases behind and roll it in between your hands into an egg shape. Our head resembles an egg shape, it's wide at the forehead and narrow at the chin. Smooth the fondant as much as you can. Pinch out the chin. And this is the shape that we are looking for. Give it a little bit more of shaping, a little bit more of definition at the jawline, and we will make the nose. We will start with making two indentations for the eyes in the middle of our head using the Dresden tool. And we will take a small piece of fondant, shape it in between our fingers into a teardrop shape, and attach it in between the two eye indentations we just made. Attach the nose to the head using the Dresden tool with these stroking motions very gently. Just blend in the fondant. Shape the nose using your fingers. And create two nostrils using the pointy side of the Dresden tool. Insert the point into the fondant and pull aside slightly. Smooth out any imperfections, shape it a little bit, and we are ready for the mouth. Now I'm smoothing the mouth area with the Dresden tool and I'm creating some dimension by creating the cheeks, and I'm doing it by indenting two small lines from the nose to the chin. And what it basically does, it creates some dimensions at the cheek area and elevates a little bit the mouth area. Now, using the precision knife, cut a slit for the mouth in between the nose and the chin. Open slightly the mouth with the rounded knife. Insert the knife into the slit and just pull up the upper lip. Tap on the upper lip with your finger, and by that you will create the upper lip. Next, using the silicone taper tool, we will create the bottom lip. Make 2 indentations at the corners of the mouth. Put out the bottom lip slightly as well. And very gently just kind of draw the bottom lip, pressing the silicone tool slightly into the fondant. Next, we will make the eyes. Cut 2 slits for the eyes at the eye indentations we made at the beginning. Open the eyes slightly using the rounded knife. Give them a shape of the eye using the veining tool, and insert 2 small pieces of white fondant into the slits. For the ears, take 2 small pieces of skin color fondant, roll them in between your fingers into an oval shape, squish them a little bit and attach them at the sides of the head. Afterwards, with a ball tool, just create 2 indentations in the middle and this will give you an ear shape. Now we're ready for the painting part. We will start with the eyes. I'm using Wilton Gel Food Coloring and number 0 and 00 brushes. So I'm painting the eyes with the number 0 brush. Make 2 circles for the iris of an eye, any color you like, blue, brown, green. And 2 small circles for the pupils, with black food coloring in the middle of the iris. Next, using the 00 brush, paint two very thin lines above the eye. On men's faces, I like to draw this line using brown food coloring rather than the black, because men doesn't have such emphasized eyelashes as women, and I think brown more suitable for this for men's faces. For the lips, I'm using burgundy gel food coloring, diluted with water. It's almost sheer. Again, with men's faces, I like to use the more natural colors, because if you will put here a red lip color or pink lip color, it doesn't look very realistic. Now, using the brown jet food coloring, I'm drawing the eyebrows, make them thick and bushy. Next, we will make the hair. For the hair, take a small piece of brown fondant and attach it on top of the head. To help you spread the fondant, you can use the Dresden tool. Spread a little bit in front of the ears. And now, using the pointy side of the Dresden tool and the rounded knife tool, we're creating lines and strokes in the fondant, and by that we're creating a hair pattern. Make sure that all of your lines are at the same direction. And I'm just, as you can see, putting small lines at the fondant, and that gives us the feeling that this is hair. Pull the fondant up in the front and continue all around the head. And this is it. We're finished with our simple man face out of fondant. So this is the first option. And the second one is the Ovaniz photo to fondant portrait character fondant figure. It basically means that you can sculpt a fondant figure copied from a picture. It is the Ovaniz best-selling tutorial. And now just imagine the surprise of your loved ones when they see themselves on their celebration cake. Of course, it's not limited only for this one figure. The possibilities are endless. You can make your child, you can make your husband, you can make a celebrity, you can make your child's head on his favorite superhero body, and of course the possibilities are endless, and this is a truly amazing product. So thank you for watching this tutorial. All the details about the videos and the products are in the description box down below. So if you want to watch more tutorials about fondant figures and you are like us passionate about cake fondant decorating, we invite you to hit the subscribe button and help our channel grow. This was Eve from Ovaniz. See you at the next videos. Stay sweet!